Well, it's all unboxed, and it's raining outside, so we're doing this in here. The LifePo 4 lithium iron phosphate battery, 100 amp hour, 51.2 volts. Whoa, shocking. So I have all this stuff unpackaged, and we're going to put it all together. This is a readout, so you can tell a lot of the statistics. You can also hook this up to your phone with Bluetooth, and I will be doing that. A powerful charger, smart charger. 56.8 volt, 18 amp. It has all the necessary cords, the manual, lots of nuts and bolts. Can't wait. Let's get this thing started. Okay, I guess it also comes with a couple of straps, so you can strap it down securely. First thing we need to do is charge this up, so let's get to it. A couple of warnings about batteries. One, I want to read it just to make sure that we are on the same page. The Embedded Battery Management System, BMS, in the battery is designed for 51.2 volts DC, direct current. Please do not connect the battery in series, just this one, don't do any more. It is prohibited to connect the battery with batteries of different types. Makes sense. Another thing, you can see the charger is sitting on this plush fake grass, and this gets apparently warm. I haven't plugged it in yet, so this will probably be sitting on the floor, on the concrete floor, because it supposedly gets warm. Okay, so while I'm here, just a couple of things. These from the charger will connect positive, negative. Make sure you don't mix those up. This plugs in, this is the cord that you want. Plug it in, and then plug it into an outlet. So we've got that. They call this the screen. This is what's going to give you all the information about the battery. By the way, let's back up just a minute, This is not going to be a detailed, a breakdown of all the interior workings. A lot of the terminologies I don't know. I am not a battery expert. I do know that I want off-grid solar power for my tiny house, and this is going to add a huge amount of storage for the power station. So this will give the readout of, after we get it all charged in. I guess I'll be plugging this in first so we can get immediate results of how charged it is or not. The charger also has an indicator light showing full or charging. It will be red or green, or I don't know if it goes in between, like orange. I don't know. We'll see. So in reading the manual, flashing red and green, charging waiting, blinking red lamp, fast charge, green flash, constant voltage and current limiting, green, charge complete. There are protection circuits in here. When the power supply exceeds the input voltage range, the charger does not work. The power supply can be restored after it is normal. Hardware overvoltage protection. When output voltage exceeds 58 volts, the charger triggers the hardware overvoltage protection. In case of failure, the charger should enter the lock protection mode. When the fault is rectified, the charger automatically recovers. Short circuit protection. When the output short circuit occurs, the charger is protected and the power supply can be restored. After the fault is rectified, it automatically resumes work. Okay, we're going to plug this in. This is the first step. That little plug right there. Should be only one way you can plug that in. Right here. Okay, we are plugged in. You know what? I might secure that right there. That would be fun. Look at that. Okay, power on. What do we got? 54%. Let's see. Let me get closer so you can read that. Shows the temperature. Voltage is 52.69. There's 999 hours left with nothing drawing on it. Apparently, if you hit the off, turn these off, it shuts down the battery. So you have to use Bluetooth to turn it back on, apparently. Status normal. Okay. This is showing all the cells in the battery and their voltage. That's interesting. Okay. Then we're back to the home screen. Okay, so now we'll get the charger on a safe mode. Get the cord plugged in. Get that stretched out. Plug the right end in. Oh, this is exciting. Oh. Okay, so I need to get a place for this to set safely. So I found this. It's a warmer for my chicken coop. That's well insulated. It gets hot. It doesn't heat down below. It doesn't allow the heat below. So that way I can leave it up here, kind of like that. So it doesn't say what order to do things in. So I'm just going to hook up the battery cables first before I plug it into an outlet. Red is positive, bonk bonk. Black is negative. When you're hooking more of these different ones, like if you're hooking to the power station, whichever line is bigger is supposed to be closer to the bottom. All right, everything's wired up. Let's plug it in, see what it does. It's not registering yet. I think we'll hear a sound. Yep, there we go. It says charging, 54%. Time to fill full, time until full, 2 hours, 45 minutes. So we're going to let that charge all the way up, and then we'll go on to the next best thing. Woohoo! It's getting close. So about 10 minutes have gone by. It's at 57%. I wanted to just show you, it's been running for 10 or 15 minutes, and it's, I don't know, it might be 80 degrees Fahrenheit right here. Easily working well here. I went to the TEMGO app on my app store, the TEMGO app. I'm going to get the TEMGO app. Currently it's up to 74%. So the app, let's see, install, allow, 50 devices. I'm on a dead-end road. Okay, so this number corresponds with the number on top of the battery. So I guess, well, success, woohoo! So now it's operable, and it's showing 78%, 78%. So basically, in an hour or 22, gives you the same information that's on the screen here. Pretty cool. All right, 100%, 100%. I like that app. That's pretty cool. Shows you shows the temperatures of the battery. Look at that. Each separate cell has a reading. That's pretty cool. Okay, so we are done with the charger. Going to unplug that. I could leave that plugged in or not. I think I'm going to, for now, remove it just to keep everything clean. So I'll take that off, and we'll be right back and start doing some stuff. All right. This never used to be so heavy. I think this is around 85 or 90 pounds. As well as that, they're both about the same weight. Okay, so what do we got? Let's take a look. This is showing it's at 18%. I think. So I found a video should check him out. Jasonoid, Jasonoid. He's has a channel. Hi, puppy. Yeah, and so he has the same power station and the same 51.2 volt battery, but it's a different brand. But he had made up a cable like this, because this is 51.2 volt, this is 48 volt. Everything I've read online says don't direct plug those in. So, however, I saw another YouTube video, and I can't remember his name, but it says you can fool this fool one of them, and plug it into the solar connection at the DC inputs, and it will go through there. They have circuit breakers built in, so if there's a problem, it'll trip, unplug it, and reset it. You'll be good to go. Okay, we're all wired up. So what he was saying was you should be able to just plug right into one of these solar inputs and it will charge it. It has two, so I can double the amount of charging. I'm just going to go with one. He was a little concerned about the gauge of wire, especially these two, but we'll see what happens. Ho, ho, ho. Is anything reading that? Discharging, okay. Wow. This has been building up for a few weeks. I've wanted to do this. This is 4.5 hours till empty, but what it's doing is charging this one. It says that at this rate it'll take, I think it'll take 2 hours 25 minutes to charge that. It's coming in at 1100 watts. I'd really like to see this 18 turn to 19 or something. Let's just give it a minute. So he said there are 2 ports. I could plug 2 of them in and it would go twice as fast, but I'm not sure that I want to do that. So it's drawn that down 1%. Oh, okay. It's up to 19%. So it registers 52.8 volts incoming. This is registering 52.67 volts outgoing. That's coming in at 1090 watts or so. It fluctuates a little. Pretty cool. Okay, I'm going to do just one test. I did a test with this battery, power station, and it ran my refrigerator for 2 full days. I went 48 hours with it plugged in from fully charged, and it still had charge in it. So with these combined, I want to see how long it will run a refrigerator. So because this is down to 20%, and this one's down at 97, or it's gone down a little, I'm going to charge both of these up to 100%, and then I'll start the test. The Picaron is plugged into an AC outlet now to charge, and it's currently charging at 1,777 watts. The 51 volt battery was charging at just over 1,000 watts. So I think I'm safe running it, plugging into the solar panel connection. So that's at 98%, this battery, the TEMGO, and this one's at 23%. So we'll let those charge, and then we'll be back. Ready for the test. So this is completely charged, that's completely charged. This is a small refrigerator that's going in a tiny house. It hasn't been running for, a week or so, so it's cooled off. But we're ready to try this out. First thing we're going to do is attach this to the battery, and then we'll hook it into the power station. So let's get that going. And again, positive to positive, which is red. That's ready. Okay. Wake up. Wake up. 100%. All right, and I've turned on the AC. Plug in the refrigerator. So that's drawing 48 watts, 45. Make sure the light's on. Make sure somebody's home. Oh yeah, I can see a light in there. Okay. Okay, so I can plug both of these in. That would be over 2,000 watts charging or transferring. Going to go with one. Let's see what in the world happens. Hopefully nothing bad. Plugging in. So that jumped up to 1,000 something. Now it's dropping. Let's look over here. Right now it's saying it's got 33 hours of life. It's only transferring 139 watts from the, let me back up, from the TEMGO over to the Picron. What I will do is I will verify that neither of these, there's the smaller wire, well, yeah, I guess they're the same size, that none of those are getting hot. I don't want anything blowing up, right? Okay, so let's see what time it is. According to my lovely daughter, it's 9:30 in the morning. 9:30 in the morning. Okay, we'll check this each day for, we'll check it for however long it takes, 2 or 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 days, and see where we're at. Right now it's 100% and 100%, both of them. All right, we're back after 3 days, almost to the minute, that we've been running a refrigerator off of basically the power station and this battery. Everything's going well, it's transferring well. This, let me show you just up close. It's drawn the TEMGO down to 15% in 3 days, but the power station is still at 100% right there. And I know that when I ran this, I got 2 days out of it. So I'm looking at 15% is probably as low as I want to draw that. I'm going to take the cables off and recharge that. I'm pretty sure I can take solar panels and connect them to the battery to charge that up. I don't know why not. So that would further extend the life with the sun shining outside. So I'm going to proclaim it like 5 to 6 days on this setup for a refrigerator without any solar assist. So that really has accomplished what I want to see. Okay, thanks for watching. Hey, leave a comment and let me know what you think about this. Great product. Check it out on their website. See what they've got. It's a really great battery. Very impressed with that.